What's wrong? Y'all need light over there? Y'all need some light over there?
Yes, sir.
We'll get y'all lamp from upstairs. Be careful.
This place first opened way back in 1957. We are inside legendary Lambeau Field here in Green Bay. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Seattle Seahawks and the Green Bay Packers. On the return, it's Jalen Marshall. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They'll drop the throw. To the side. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be 3rd down.
Jumbo, come here. Jumbo. Come here, Buck. You hear me a game, please? From behind the yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Now back to throw. Steps away to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep, back over the middle. This is caught inside the 15. It's a big play for the Pack on 3rd. 57 yards.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance. I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this is incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot. Help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Back to throw. This is caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. You know, he's already thrown for more yardage in this first quarter than he did all of last week.
And I could be snarky.
He was hurt, motherfucker. What are you talking about?
But the bottom line is he put in a great week of practice and really came out ready to go in this one.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
Here we go. What? None. What? None. Flex round. Flex round. Ohio.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And the return won't go anywhere. They'll be back deep in their own territory at the 2-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Carry for the shifty Dion Lewis. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Hey, boys, come here.
Well, not a game that you're going to go crazy about, but when you start at your own 2-yard line, any type of space is good for the offensive guys.
Yeah, you just can't go backwards from where they did it. Now we'll see if they can keep it on schedule here on 2nd down. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Dancing to his left. Throw
That's
inside
crazy.
complete. It's Burton. And he's going to get this up to the 24-yard line. A nice gain of 21 yards.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. This up only to about the 33. Only a yard on the pickup, so from a good situation on 2nd and 2, it's now 3rd and 1.
I haven't met a defense coordinator yet that thinks 2nd and 2 is a fun situation to try and defend. Playbook is wide open for an offense, partner.
Nice job, hold him to 1 after that 8-yard pickup on 1st down. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And bulldozing his way through. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Burton. And they'll get 14 yards out of it and a fresh set of downs.
Brandon, unless my eyes deceive me, I think they found a matchup that they're trying to exploit here, don't you? I mean, it's the 2nd time they've gone to him here on this drive.
Yeah, opening drive. It's a tone setter, right? I think they're going to be looking his way a lot.
Yeah, and I think that the
rush coming, and he's taken down. They said there was a lot of discussion in their defensive team meeting room after last week's performance. They had 7 sacks. Something in the water. There's one in the first quarter.
A lot of discussion, a lot of excitement, because now everyone wants to get involved with this. Who's going to continue that process? Who's going to get to the quarterback this week? But they have to be careful. When you have that much pressure, they want to use it against you. Draws, screens, those types of plays.
Let's see if they do that. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42.
Come on, bro.
Here we go to the 31-yard line. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Seahawks have recovered.
Whenever we call a game that's in the snow, we have to focus a little bit more, trying to make sure we've got the right numbers on players that we're calling, right? The right guys in the game. Think about the guys on the field. Their focus has to really increase as well, because so many things coming at you. You got to make sure that you're really locked in on taking care of the ball.
Or if you don't, you cough it up like they did right there. Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. From the gun, Winters. And his throw here is incomplete. Trey Burton, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd and 5.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass. Looking to throw. Winters. And this is caught by Watkins. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. First down. Winters. Crowder's got it over the middle. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes, and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. This is Lewis. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, Brandon Gordon hits the Seahawks with a football to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. Oh, and Lewis lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Looking to throw on second down. Winters being chased out left. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Let's go! Boo, Landy! Boo, Landy!
To throw on second down. Winters on the catch. It's Crowder. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Back to throw. Winters. And it's caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Operating from the gun, Winters, and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Dion Lewis, his 9th touchdown of the season, and the Seahawks are able to strike for 6. Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Tackle made there by the safety, Derwin James. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are, figure out the things that they really want to accomplish, and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. Under 4 to play now. Clock running. Third down. They'll set up a throw. He finds his man, Baldwin. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. On 1st down, to the right. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield.
That's kind of...
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be
asinine,
2nd down. Takes this to the 45. Not much space there after the nice move. Well, a tackle that time by Akala Witherspoon.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Now this time he'll look to throw. He sets to fire deep. And a shot taken on 3rd down, unsuccessful. 4th down now.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
On 1st and 10. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Now a first carry for the backup, Isaiah Crowell. And not much there as he gets it up to about the 5-yard line. And that time the tackle by Malik Hooker. The Seahawks on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 8. 2 minutes to play here in the 1st half. We're back to Lambeau following these words. The Seahawks on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. Winters. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And they'll be at the 18-yard line. Great field position here in the red zone. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find the spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The intended target, Doug Baldwin. And now it's 2nd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
They'll go option to the short side.
Come on. Pitch the fucking ball.
As they stop him behind the line. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Come on, let's go. What? Nothing. What? Nothing. Flex round. Flex round.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And incomplete, almost intercepted. Had a great shot at picking that off in the end zone. And now 4th down.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it's going to be tipped up and picked off.
And Parkey not able to convert. This is no good. Wide to the left, and this score will stay right where it is. And there is nothing easy about being a kicker on a day like this.
Yeah, I tell you, not only is the footing tough in the snow, but kicking that ball is like kicking a rock. Very difficult to get any sort of feel on your kicks.
Sets up the screen to Lewis. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Only 3 there on the screen at 2nd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. From the gun, Winters. He's going to air one out.
Oh, come on now. I mean, the first one back.
Sammy Watkins, the intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
All right, now look at 56.
Operating from the gun, Winters eluding the pressure right. Looking here for Smith downfield. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the 1st half. From the gun, Winters. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Trey Burton, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the 2nd quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the 2nd half.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Come on, let's go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Oh, a nice spin. Oh, now he bowls him over. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. He'll drop to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play, as we'll get a timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the 1st half. The Packers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. set to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Thought they were going to force a 4th down. Instead, PI gives him the first.
And that's frustrating because you think you've taken them really deep into the count, haven't you? Instead, you've got to start all over. That can really, really be demoralizing.
Come on, let's go. Round 38. Round 38. Flex round. Flex round.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield and nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will be spotted at the 37, so it's a 47-yard attempt. And it is good. Oh, that one looked to be in trouble the whole way, but it does get over the bar. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The kickoff unit is out on the field and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And out now come the Seahawks. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any blitz coming, and down he goes. Tack McKinley in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 for him now on the year. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. They run. This is Lewis. And he'll get this one across the 20, but only up to about the 21. Give the tackle there to Josh Norman. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they can actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too. That's
incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now, that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Here's the Packers offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn up at the half. I think we can go inside the locker room, all right? And I think we would see up on the grease boards, stop them defensively, get the ball back for the offense, and let's go downfield and score. Seems simple, right? The last part, we have to find out if that's going to happen. But the first part worked to perfection. Did exactly what they wanted, and now their offense has to pay it off.
See if they can get the latter 50%. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ellis. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
Go get me a pillow off the thing.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Bring me a pillow off the hallway.
Let's go. What?
Back to throw here. Pressure comes. He's
Thank
taken
you.
down by the Seahawk defense. Daquan Jones. He's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. On now is the Packers punter, as he'll punt it away for the second time.
Okay.
And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
A good pickup there, 8 yards
you
on
eat
the
at
first
school,
down
bud?
completion.
What you at at school, brother?
And understand just how tough it is to cover
What did
tight
you
ends,
eat at
especially
school?
the ones running around the NFL nowadays.
And what else?
Makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a
What?
nice second down for them.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at
What
the
y'all learn?
44. It's a pickup
You
of
did?
16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They go play action here on first down. Airing one out for Crowder. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. He was looking for Jamison Crowder there. And that'll bring up second down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Or but.
Throwing again. Winters. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete. Breaking that one up, the former All-Pro Josh Norman. With that matchup, the adjustment that was made, you have a blazing guy on a blazing guy, and defensively, he won that battle.
The closing speed is the key. When you have a guy that fast and he can close at the end of a play and knock it away, that's a big deal, and we just saw him do it right there.
Back to throw. Winters.
Oh, come on!
And it's Crowder. And he's going to get this down inside of Green Bay's 15-yard line.
What the fuck was he?
It's a big play on third down for the Seahawks. 45 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing on first down. Winters. Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll get nothing out of that one. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Winters. This is caught. Watkins. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Operating from the gun. Winters. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Another shot from the one on 2nd and goal. They'll try and punch it in with Crowell. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown.
Hey, come here.
Isaiah Crowell.
Yeah.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks add on to their lead.
Who made that mess over there? Over there on the table. on the kitchen table.
Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra
You right,
point
you right.
remains
Jair,
unsuccessful.
come here.
Set now
Don't
to
you
kick
need to
this
do something?
away, and off it goes.
Don't look at it and then don't play with me.
Marshall now, the return. And good
Don't you need to
starting
do
field
something?
position. He'll get this one all the way up
What you need to
about
do?
the 35-yard line. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. And this is
Come here,
certainly
Shaq.
not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back.
Stop
Ball
playing.
up to the 35
You look
now
right
as
at
they
it when I
come
said,
up on
don't you
first
need to
and
do
10.
something? What you look at? The mess you made on the table that you didn't clean up, right?
Here we go. White 90. White
All right,
90.
yeah. Hurry up and finish eating your noodles. You look like you done. Clean your mess up. All right? Well, don't leave a mess like that next time. Clean it up first, okay?
Ohio. Ohio.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Baldwin with it over the middle. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
They'll set up to throw. It's caught on the left side by Baldwin. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. It's a
And if you
9-yard
spill it on
gain,
the
and
floor,
it
then
keeps the drive moving.
whatever you spill on the
I
floor,
don't care
sweep
how
it
many
up.
times you tell the story, it never loses its luster for me. Doug Baldwin, undrafted, out of Stanford, and
You like- you
plays
gotta go
like
pee,
a
go
number
pee,
1
bro.
receiver should in the NFL.
You gotta go pee?
I don't care how you cover him. I don't care that his size isn't great. He's the one that typically comes up with the football.
Absolutely. His roots go all the way back to Gulf Breeze, Florida, where he's from, right on the water near Pensacola, and then, of course, to Stanford, and, boy, he's been good. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on that run, and while the team is down, there's still time to come back and win the football game. If I'm the offensive coordinator, though, I've got to think about moving at a faster pace and maybe opening things up a little bit and throwing it a little bit more.
Sweep the mess. I'm not playing with you. Sweep what you dropped on the floor up. Everybody else gonna clean up their mess when they make messes, just like you.
Now
So,
he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. And just a small glimpse there as to
Don't
why
get
they
mad
like
at me
this
because
rookie
you
so
make a
much.
mess. I didn't make the mess. You
A little bit
did.
in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't
Yeah,
they?
when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
Here we go. White 90. White 90.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy
Put it in
of
the
the
corner
30.
over there by the cabinet,
They were
so it won't
caught in
fall.
no man's land that time, but the decision to go for it, that was the right one. It's a 1st down. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of. Otherwise, he was going to get sacked.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Buying time to his left. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
And Eifert has it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Back now at Lambeau. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4.
Yeah, I guess because the game just don't like that on some days. Because it always snow at my house.
Flex round. Come on, let's go. White 90.
Now back to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
He's going to use all the ice.
Reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
You already got some. You don't need all of it.
Back to throw. Forced out to his left. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
What a job by this defense all game long. They've come together and really said, no one's crossing our goal line, and they're definitely not going to start right now.
You can just see the dejection. Feel like nothing is working offensively. Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Oh, my God, bro. Where were you running?
Derwin James with a pick. And now running right through it. It's a foot race. He's at the 50. The 30. Past the 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
I hate
but they
this
can't
shit,
afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit.
I don't hate
they
this
have to be
shit.
better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Until I find
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Let's go.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that is caught. One-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 41 yards.
Damn, Tyler.
Back to throw now on first down. To the left side here for Eifert. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
I got kicked out of
I
that
can't.
one,
I hate.
You and I
See, I
talk
should have
often
went
about
right.
trying to hide
I'm home.
receivers in
I
certain
get to make the
situations.
calls. Nah, bro,
But a
I'm
guy
home.
of his
I should
size
have went right.
can't really
That's
hide
my
it.
fault.
But the tight end drag
He
route,
took advantage of
definitely an
me.
effective
Bro,
way
how
to
you know
sneak
it's
him
gonna be
across the
snowing,
formation
though,
for an easy completion and a first down.
Now a handoff looking right. And they get to him quickly as he stopped right around the 13.
Let me make the same type of
A gain of
spin.
3, second down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a first and goal. False start's going to push him back, but these days, how hard must it be to be an offensive lineman?
It's very hard, Brandon. You've got defensive linemen flinching, trying to draw you off sides. You've got the loud crowds, and there are just so many super athletic players on defense now that you have to deal with each week. But through it all, these guys just sit in there for 4 quarters and slug it out.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be second and goal. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Flush to his right. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball, and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's sensed being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. This defense has not surrendered a touchdown yet. You better believe they're determined not to here on 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Touchdown, Packers. A great effort there with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Packers make some inroads here on that deficit. They'll look to throw again. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They'll start things on first down with Dion Lewis. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They try again with Lewis. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look.
What you mean not verified? Fuck is you talking about, bro? Man, we about to have to cut that nigga shit. Oh, bro, I'm not playing that shit.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Winters. And that is incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
The Seahawks send out their punter, standing right on his own 5-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
The secondary, they really look
too deep, young
and
boy.
that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
They're
going to look to throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agree.
Say that I just plugged up the wrong goddamn. I just plugged up the headset to the wrong goddamn controller.
Nigga, I wasn't even hear. I ain't even hear shit because I was still on mute.
And if you're the coach, you're thinking, thank you,
my microphone is still muted.
You say that song fool. I see you over here getting beat on.
Beat on, you hear me?
He'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And this is
hey, but look though, why my shit keeps saying the license is not verified and shit. It's gonna suspend in 15 minutes. But I'm not really worried. This is like, I'm trying to build my confidence in this league because I got a 70 overall quarterback, bro. What can I do? And Nick Foles, I mean, what can I do?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they're gonna lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Yeah.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
Nope, it don't. But that felt good. Oh, that felt great.
As he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down. The chance of
It don't even matter. Hey, bro, I figured out how to beat Jaguar Paul, nigga. So I done cracked the code, cuz.
On 3rd down, Corral.
Yeah.
He'll go down here at the 20.
Know how to beat it, yeah.
And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. As they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. And his kick is good. And that will make this now a 19-point advantage. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
Flex round! Flex round!
Danny Strong at 318 pounds. God damn.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. As time has run out on this football game. It's an 8th loss of the year, and that one cements the fact that they're not going to reach their goal of finishing over 500.
And that's too bad because they really pressed for it. You know, they gave it a heck of a run. But now they got to find out who's going to play hard down the stretch and still try and win ball games.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gault. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone, from Lambeau.
that little bitty ass car and that little bitty ass fucking spot.
Oh shit, my own left end got a free upgrade. Okay then. Ain't shit though. Don't have to put your ass in the field.
Bro, this nigga did a play-by-play on the Steelers game the whole fucking night.
Oh my god, bro. I swear, bro. Jay Rich ain't allowed in here today. He ain't allowed in here today. Is he in here already? Nah, okay. Yeah.
He the only dude I know that would do play-by-play on his games only and nobody else's, and he still won't get to the Super Bowl. That's an all-time low right there, y'all. Just want to let y'all know that from the bottom of my heart.
30 minutes later. Shit, nigga, that shit was funny as fuck.
Bro, LeBron took that girl shit.
Is that your shit,
Shit, I'm dead. I just got half these fixed.
Yeah, you know we had to light that bitch up, but niggas be at work and shit. We'll be having time to respond, nigga. We got off of work. Oh, y'all in here trying to play.
Hayes play.